Hello and welcome back. And so this time we're going to try and complete the drill tunnel. Hopefully. Hopefully we will. And so we're getting into another fight with these guys. I'm mostly fighting these guys, despite the fact that choke battles are normally quite hard. These three are fairly easy. They're very low stats and generally they don't attack. Look, those two are just standing there while beat up the third one. And also, we see here that actually Centurion's quite good at blocking. He blocks a lot of attacks they use. See, double block there, and then we just finish her. And so here's where we learn our first new technique, Magna Bomb. So we go and equip it. As you can see, it has a much higher power, but also it has much higher MP cost. And the main problem with the new moves is that unless you have very high brains, you can't actually dictate which one they use in battle. It's kind of random. Normally they'll just use a more powerful one. And so yes, we have to go and do the dirt moving thing again. I think it was another 10 times, but we're finally finished. And so now he says we have to go away for a bit, and so we just move out of that screen and go back again, and now he's completed. And so yes, now we can go deeper into the tunnel. And apparently you can't drill through, but our Digimon, Centurion, can just push it aside. And it doesn't matter what Digimon you have with you, it can be in training, baby, whatever, you just can push it aside no matter what, so it isn't much of a puzzle. So it isn't like some sort of strength thing, it's just you can move it no matter what. And there we're trying to go into the lava. Unfortunately the game will not let me throw myself into the lava, though we still should be dead being this close. To like just molten lava. And now is our next boss battle. One that goes okay compared to definitely the Kumon battle, it goes much better than that. And basically Mermon thinks that the way to solve the island's problems is to basically destroy it, thus alerting everyone to the problems. True, everyone will know there's problems once he's destroyed the island, though it might not be the best way of going about it, and so we decide to try and stop him. And so here we are, getting into another fight. And Mermon has this kick attack, which just... the animation for it, looks okay, but it just looks like he's just kicking a football. And not even that, like he's kicking a football badly. He's just going and like kind of booting us. It's like a very small kick, like, oh, there, take that. So as you see, Magma Bomb does a lot more damage, nearly 400 damage. Well, I don't think we get to see Spitfire again, we might. I think Spitfire does like under 100. That kick does do a lot of damage despite looking very pathetic. Unfortunately, we never get to see Mermon's like Kamehameha attack, which is pretty cool. You kick it up the arse. Go solo away. And so we nearly killed him. One more attack and we'd kill him, and we wait too long, and he gets to use his finisher, which kills us. So we have to use our restore. And basically restore cures you of death. You basically go into like coma for 5 seconds, and if you don't have restore on you and use it in time, your Digimon dies. And so of course Centurion got injured. We did get an offense chip, which is very good. And so now we tell Mermon, like, maybe you shouldn't destroy the island, there are better ways. And he says, okay, I get that. Yeah man, I'll move in. I'll come to your city. This area is actually pretty good for getting chips. I think there's like 3 offense chips, including the one you get from Mermon, and a quick chip we find later. And so with Mermon gone, the lava is now cooled, very quickly. And we're just fine walking on molten lava. And these I think are some of the few Digimon that are just in the wild and don't attack you but can't be recruited. And so they say various things. Most of them just say, the lava's hardened. I liked it when the lava was hot. Basically, we have ruined their entire way of life. I think the only one of any consequence is this one, which collects Mermon cards and gives you items for it. I can't remember what items. But since we have no cards at all, let alone a Mermon card, we really can't do much with them. And so now we've completed this part of the cave, and if I'd gone down, I forgot to do it, there is like a shortcut. We can't go through that yet anyway, because in order to open up the shortcut that lets you go through completely through the drill tunnel and recruit another Digimon, you have to wait 6 days, and there's no way of speeding it up, so we just have to wait. And then I completely forget about it, and probably will not be back in this area for a very long time. And so yes, we finally completed the drill tunnel, and no more dirt carrying, though we will later come across an even more irritating minigame. And so there you see that area has been cleared now, so we can go up through the mountain. Meremon's like weird red ball attack, like caused an earthquake or something, and that caused all the rubble to go away. Where it went, I don't know, but oh well. You'd think really that from the top of the mountain it would end up at the bottom, not that the rubble at the bottom of the mountain would just magically disappear, but I guess this is digital world. So there we feed him a quick chip. Learning a bit more about Digivolution there. Store some of our apprenticeships, because when you do die, not only do you lose a life, your Digimon has 3 lives, they lose all their lives, they die and have to go back to a baby. But also, if you die, some of your items can get stolen. And it's going to be a big problem if you have one of the single-use items, like later we find a key, which you need, and if you die before you've used the key completely, you can get pretty much stuck and not be able to do very much. And so Meremon has now opened a restaurant. Its prices are very high, and plus our Digimon isn't hungry at the moment, so we can't even show what it does. And here I'm trying to decide whether to use new technique, which is Heat Laser, which you get to see a bit later. Basically it's an air effect attack, but it doesn't do very much damage and uses up a lot of MP. At this point we don't have enough MP to really justify using this that much, especially if we try to avoid double battles and triple battles. So we keep training. Training completed. And so we're now going to go into this new area, Mount Panorama, and we immediately get into a fight with these two, who, as you'll see in a minute, are quite a bit stronger than their counterparts in the drill tunnel. And so there we are, showing off a new attack, which isn't bad. It's pretty fast and hits everyone, it just doesn't do very much damage, only slightly more than Spitfire. It very quickly drains most of our MP. And we get some meat for that. And so I obviously decided to use the other one instead, just more power over, I guess, area. And so our Digimon's paying me hungry, so we can go to Meremon's restaurant. And basically the restaurant food makes your Digimon much happier, decreases tiredness, and also increases their stats. Though strangely, with Meremon's most expensive dish, it also decreases your discipline, which isn't that good. And here we find one of the rare food items, and they are very rare, and basically you just find them in the wild, and they do various things, like that one I think increases weight a lot, and there's another one later, which we try and farm, which decreases weight, and basically this is the best way of like getting the right weight requirements for Digimon, especially decreasing one, since a lot of the ultimates are, I think it's like 3 or 4 which have like weight of 10, which is impossible unless you're starving your Digimon. There's not much around here apart from we find these strange markings on the ground. I wonder what those could be. We will not find out for quite a while. And here we're just dodging things. And so now we're going to head towards the Gear Savannah. Or, no we're not actually, we're going to go around the same area again, because I got lost. There's not really much on Mount Panorama. I think there's one Digimon that appears, one Ultimate Digimon, which appears randomly at that very top bit where the Mud Frigimon, the brown things were. And it appears very rarely and it's quite strong, so we probably wouldn't be able to fight it anyway. And that's about it. I mean, there's some others, but not really that much happens there. Here we try and fight one of the Digimon on the gear spanner and realise they're not really in the best position for it. For one, we don't have any healing items left, really, apart from that one medium recovery. And so, and then I remember, wait, we need to get an item shop. But where are we going to get an item shop? And then remember, I've neglected to get the item shop, despite the fact I've had access to it for quite a while. Expert dodging there. And so we head off to get our new item shop. Basically, you can upgrade the item shop and get more Digimon to work in it, but at the very beginning, there's only one you can get. I must say I did neglect to get him for quite a while. I always forget about this one. Despite the fact it's one of the more obvious ones. And basically, remember Coromon? The one we found who let us go across the river? If you go back to where you found him originally, he will then go and work in the city. And open up an item shop, which makes the game much, much, much easier. And so I think we'll stop it there. Oh well, see you next time.